Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got yet another 2025 iX. This one is the M60 variant, or the M Performance version. So model year 25 brings a couple of changes on the interior and some changes to the Electrify America program. So for the iX, you still get 2 years of DC fast charging via Electrify America. However, there is a limit in kilowatt hours. So it's 1,000 kilowatt hours. That's your limit. So as soon as you hit that, you're done. So what does that translate to? Roughly, about 10 fill-ups from empty, or about 3,000 miles. All right, so let's go over the Storm Bay Metallic, which is a fantastic paint, which will also be on the G90 M5. It's one of those colors there. So there's a lot of things standard on the iX M60. And I think one thing that's sort of disappointing about the M60 variant is that there's really nothing that visually distinguishes the car from the iX xDrive 50 from the front. Obviously the badging works, but if you think about other M Performance model variants, there's usually some clues that it's an M Performance version. So it might be an M badge here, different kidney grille, some different intakes, whatever it is. So standard on the M60 is laser lights, or are laser lights. You see dual setup here, maybe a laser, here's some blue accents down here at the bottom, cornering light right there. Then we've got our camera there for the parking assistance. So it's Parking Assistance Professional, which is available on the iX M60 as default. Then we've got a grille here. Driving Assistance Professional is on this vehicle. Sensors built into the grille, which is self-healing, sort of like PPF. And the Sport front end. So you can get the Sport front end, which changes the shape of the front air dam very slightly. So you can see the intakes there with black. Moving over to the side, we've got style 1020 wheels with the blue M Sport calipers. So same caliper that's on the xDrive 50, just without the M branding on it. So they are 22-inch wheels, which means you're looking at about 285 miles of range on a full charge in the M60, which is a dual motor setup, obviously, and up to 611 horsepower, or 610, something like that. And then 811 torques. So it's very torquey, very powerful, absurdly quick. Then Outback iX M60 badging in black, outlined in like titanium bronze. But that's the only distinguishing look that you can get on the M60 variant in the back. Then you got your faux diffuser. There's that 3/4 view Storm Bay Metallic, which is also on the X1. It looks like an E36 coming in here. M3 4-door. Make our way inside Gover. Pricing and options. This is in, looks like a Storal blue. All right, so opening up, we have the Oyster perforated Sensitech. And new, at least for the M60, it's standard. It's the M dark silver trim. So this one's got the luxury package, which means you get crystal controls on the seat controls here. There's the rest of the Oyster perforated Sensitech. I imagine maybe they go with Sensafin or Vaganza for the LCI. Then we got evidence of carbon fiber, so it's a carbon fiber cage, I guess. So for rigidity and lightness. And then Bowers Wilkins sound system is standard on the iX M60. All right, so on the inside, got our new M Sport steering wheel with M badge down here, M stitching, then a red stripe at the 12 o'clock. In front of me, iDrive 8.5 live cockpit. We got heads-up display up here, the rest of the curved display, and then more of that M dark silver trim, which continues down here to the center console area, so more glass controls for the drive selector nub, iDrive controller, and the wheel volume. Then you got cup holders down here, and USB-C charging ports, and the wireless charging tray down here. All right, so starting price of the 2025 iX M60 is $111,500. Storm Bay Metallic is a premium paint, adds another $1,950. Sensitech is included, and Driving Assistance Pro for $2,700. That includes the highway assistant and that active lane change assistant by looking at the mirrors. Navigation must be active, and your BMW ID must be logged in. Luxury package for another $1,150. $950 for those 22-inch wheels. Everything else is standard on the vehicle, which is good. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $119,245. Now, there are programs for the iX. I believe there's a reduction in the interest rate if you choose to buy it. There's also lease credits. I think it's up to $10,000, but check with your client advisor. There are plenty of deals to be had on iX. And of course, the M60, not a huge seller, but it's a crazy vehicle. Move to the back here. There is no comfort access on the back. Here's the rest of the Oyster Sensitech. And then our lounge, Sky Lounge here is with the setting, electrochromatic setting at opaque. Here's a view of the cockpit to the back seat. Then you got two climate control zones in the back, and there are USB-C charging ports in the back of each of the front seats. So this is about the same size as an X5 lengthwise, but knee room, leg room, super good. And then headroom, not really an issue, but it can be an ideal family vehicle. Plenty of power, plenty of room. What's not to like? All right, so move them back. We can use our kick to open. And here's your cargo area. So it's a little bit smaller than the X5, but still pretty roomy. And there is extra storage down below. Over on the left-hand side there, that's the mobility kit. So air compressor and tire goo. And then you got Flexible Fast Charger 2.0, which includes a NEMA 1450 adapter for your charging needs at home. So battery size, 105.1 kilowatt hours. So DC fast charging, 10 to 80%, it's about 30-ish minutes, a little bit longer. So you can take 105 kilowatt charger. But a lot to like about the iX. And we already know there's going to be an LCI thanks to some spy shots. But that's it for a quick tour around another 2025 iX, and we'll see you at the next video.